Excellency, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, Honorable Julius Gamba, Cabinet Secretary for Ministry of Education, my colleague PS for State Department for Children, PS Karen Agenga, Excellency Ambassadors, distinguished delegates, representatives of the UN, the civil society, the African Union, academia, our courageous children and youth, allow me to begin by saying a warm welcome to all of us to Safe Schools Declaration 2025. Most welcome. My name is Ambassador Professor Julius Bitok, PS for Basic Education. Allow me to read a few remarks. It is my profound honor to welcome all of you to Nairobi for the 5th International Conference on Safe Schools Declaration. We are deeply privileged to host this landmark gathering, one that marks 10 years of collective commitment to protect education from the devastation of armed conflict. Karibu sana. In Kenya we say karibu. This conference is historic because we are commemorating 10 years, of which 25 years of optimal protocols on the involvement of children in armed conflict, and stand right after the African Union's year of education. Our goal, of course, in this conference is both very clear and very urgent: to strengthen the protection of education by 2030 through a common action plan to accelerate implementation of Safe Schools Declaration and ensure that all attacks on education are met with accountability, not silence. So let us remember that behind every child, or rather behind every statistic, is a child whose dreams have been delayed or destroyed, a teacher forced to flee, or a community scared by war. So it is really, really critical. So today, even as we come together to assess where we stand, and be bold to confront the gaps that remain in this very important subject. Your Excellency, allow me to say that may this gathering be driven by courage, compassion, and conviction towards safe education. May our work here pave way for safer schools, empower children, create resilient communities across the world. In conclusion, Your Excellency, let us make this conference a turning point for education in conflict-affected areas. Your Excellency, sir, even as we reflect on this very important topic, allow me to say that under the competence-based education in Kenya, we believe that the pathways that we have created, the 3 pathways, that is STEM, social sciences, and arts and sports, creates a very good opportunity to create a very safe environment for our children, because we are not forcing children to do what they don't like. We are encouraging them to be competent in the talents that they have. In addition to that, we are also committed to ensuring that our schools around the country are safe. And we are building capacity of our quality assurance officers so that in every corner of this country, the safety of our children is assured. As I wind up, I want to say, while I was in the State Department for Immigration and Citizen Services, we championed the Shirika Plan, which is an integral part of this conversation. And we are confident that the discussions around Shirika Plan adds value to this very important conversation. At this point, allow me to once again welcome all of us to Kenya. Enjoy the hospitality of Kenya. Karibu sana, all our partners, all our hosts, all our international guests and partners from Argentina, from Norway, from Spain, from Nigeria, UNICEF, from African Union. Karibu sana. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. A lot of applause for the Principal Secretary. Thank you so much.